the first person to come out to talk, they feel like the first person is just talking too much. The calm one is the one who is right. You know what? The calm one will be the one who has done all the wrong things. But because he or she is calm, they feel like yes,
that's when emotional intelligence comes in. It comes to funny face and medical issue. Nobody have a problem with them voicing out, but how they go about it. Every 2 seconds,
insulting people.
And now like all that wasn't necessary. All you could have done was just voice out.
No, I feel like medical did the right thing because
100%.
No, in a way, we were deceived.
We are deceived. Trying to sell something because I did and marketing strategy. We all do that because of selling. You didn't use kissing to sell your movie.
Kissing to sell because I'm not the director. The director say action. I'm doing the action.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Keeping It 100 here in Nkonkonsa studio. Today's topic is quite interesting, but before that, a very big thank you to Chelsea Black for our beautiful makeup, of course, Lovia and I, and also to Majoy Trish Closet for styling me up.
Yeah. Chelsea Black, I'm meaning to be manufactured, so I'm going to make up maybe. Keeping It 100 is actually brought to you by Amdog Prestige Limited, Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic, a specialized mineral water. If you want to sponsor the show, the number is 0249-590966. Lovia, so move away.
I'm also here on all our social media handles. Yeah, Nkonkonsa Studio and at Nkonkonsa as well.
That's so. What do you think we're talking about today, Lovia?
Today we are talking about a very interesting story between a man and a woman.
Who is the prize?
Who is the prize?
And we have a beautiful guest in the building. Actually.
Very beautiful.
There's Dela.
Yes.
Oh, too much.
How you doing?
I'm very good. I'm excited to be here.
We're excited to have you too. Yeah. Welcome to the studios.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Lovia, what do you want to talk about? You asked a question. Yes. Start with the questions. Let's get it.
Yes. Between a man and a woman, who is the prize?
Personally, I think it's a man.
Men?
I think it's a man. Yeah. Before you finish with the question, I think it's a man.
Oh, really? So the show is done?
No. So I'll dive in more and explain why I think it's a man.
So, Stryka, why is it?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
But would you think it's a prize?
I think both. This is beyond gender. So I feel both women and gentlemen actually the prize in every.
See how she's trying to play me, so the people go like it.
Don't try to do with me.
No. She will answer it later. But what do you think is the prize?
I feel like in everything, women first. So I think women are more of the prize.
So before I even go in, so now
I think women should be the prize. Men, so we have to use men.
Okay, use men.
Yeah, but even in the Bible,
underline the word use men.
Even in the Bible, God said, "Bema bebre ama oba," meaning women we are the prize.
Wow.
All right. So
Bible.
So hold on. Let's say everything women first, huh?
Yeah.
So before I
they say what ladies and gentlemen. I don't know gentlemen and men.
You are right. Nobody is that.
Okay.
So as you day here now, Conphobia boy room to see her.
We are the soft ones, so men should go and fight and die.
I actually agree with Maud. I think that both have equal footing because how can you say one person is a prize? That means the other person is not a prize or they're not special. It doesn't make sense to me. So I think to keep it balanced, I think both. Two people have different characteristics that they're going to bring to a relationship, and so you work together. You're both the prize.
Yeah,
that's my opinion anyway.
Just like when you want to have a baby, you need the man's penis.
Exactly.
And you need the lady's vagina.
She said you need the man's penis.
Yes, you have to come together and come out with an end product. We are used to that.
So why is it that women are not the ones to leave? You can't say chop money. Why is that men are the ones? Because women, we are the prize.
No, but that's roles though. That's different. That's roles. The man's role is to protect and provide.
So why are we the same?
No. They're not saying we're the same. They said everybody plays a part.
Yeah.
So you Stryka, you've not said your own.
They're actually saying everything I want. But the main reason why you said men is the price. It's because we actually handle the most or the larger portion of everything that is supposed to be balanced.
That one I don't agree with.
So now let's break it down. Let's have a real conversation there. when you say it should be half and half, what do you mean? What do you mean?
As in roles, we have roles, right? So predominantly, the woman's role is going to be to cook, right? And to look after.
What if I know how to cook already?
Yeah, that's nice. If you know how to cook, that's
that
great.
Means I don't need a woman to be the price.
I will give you that because I've had this conversation with guys before where they feel like they don't need to marry anymore because a man can get all services.
Basically
he can outsource everything, right? Yeah. But at the end of the day, you want a woman who's going to uplift you and who's going to be dedicated to you, right? So to have a woman next to you is going to help spearhead you, do what you want to do. You can't do everything by yourself.
100% I agree. But I can get every woman to do it too.
You can.
I can pay people to do it.
But there's no loyalty in that though. So that's the difference.
Regardless. What if I have loyalty in my friends and that particular woman that you think you need loyalty from, I don't actually need it from her and I can actually get it. Okay, now I agree with you on that one. Loyalty is the only thing a woman can give a man that I can't buy.
Yes, you understand?
So if you speak of loyalty, that means it has to be unconditional loyalty.
Absolutely.
The only thing I'll take pride in my woman that I'm with is the fact that I can think at the back of my head and be like, this is my woman and nobody can touch her.
Exactly. She's supposed to have you. She's got you. She's got you.
Why are you pointing at me about the cooking?
100%. Yeah. She said I shouldn't point her head. So every time it comes up to the cooking, and then, so you know, it's a general thing. When it comes to the cooking, the companionship, all of that, I can get it elsewhere.
You can, but if your money dries up, there's no one there.
It's not about that. I can cook myself too. And me, hey, let's say I'll be saying funny shit in my head, I smile, I laugh, so I'm my own companion. I'm cool. I can talk to my friends and all that. So if you look at it really, what is a woman? Today's world in the marriages, I don't think if you actually weigh it, it doesn't really benefit a man or brings any type of improvement.
You have to have it's the right woman then. It's not every woman. It's the right woman.
Why, Dela, have you been in marriage before?
Yes, I was married for 18 years.
Me too.
18 years?
Really?
I'm lying. No.
He doesn't even have a girlfriend.
What's that?
Are you two guys together or?
No. We've broken up. It's been years.
No.
So why there was no prize in that relationship?
No, because you don't want me to get started, but I'll go there a little bit. Okay, so basically there was no balance in the marriage. So I was having to carry a lot of the weight, right? So I was the financial provider. I was the one looking after. You see, so it was unbalanced. But I got married too young. So I didn't realize when it was becoming unbalanced, I didn't realize that so much of the burden was being put on me. That's why I said it's the right woman. So there's nothing wrong with a relationship and getting married, but you have to have the right woman by your side. The woman who's going to say, you know, I've got you. So even if you're times when you're down, she should be there. Because when you're down, those people that you're paying aren't necessarily going to be there for you all the time.
100% I agree. So many girls that you be with for a long time can leave you when it's hard.
Yeah.
But you wanted to say something?
Yeah, because honestly, this topic here, I'm really excited about it because I've watched a lot of podcast shows where they talk about this topic, and most of the submission, I see women centralizing everything on their private part. I bring my private part to what do you bring to the table? I open my legs for you to. I mean, based on what I heard, on the podcast and all of that. And you see other men also saying, I give you this, I give you that, you need my money to do this and do that, you know. But I always say, I don't want to go into details because, I mean, you are more than that.
Yeah.
Okay. So far as you have self-value, you have, what's the word? Self-worth. You are the price.
But the funny thing is, your self-worth doesn't come to a partnership type of thing. Whatever that you think you are might not mean nothing to me. You understand? Okay. Whatever that you think you bring on board, I might not need that.
But that's why it's self-worth.
Exactly. So something doesn't have anything to do in a relationship. Because something
it's how you see yourself.
No, 100%. Like, sometimes maybe, at first when I was in a very deep relationship, I used to have very long hair. Now I still have long hair. My girlfriend was like, I don't like you having long hair. So I was like, okay, cool. I love this girl, so I must sacrifice some certain stuff for her. I can say it's my hair. It's a self something. No, but I care about her like, you understand? Sacrifices.
Compromise.
Yeah. So no. Talk your thing.
So for me, from my perspective, I feel you are the prize when you have emotional intelligence. You are the prize when you are financially stable. Yeah. Both men and women. You are the prize when you have loyalty. Yeah. You are the prize when you have respect.
Preach, girl, preach.
You are the. So enough of I bring my pussy, you eat it, you give me money.
If you want to talk to Lovia, talk to your
Oh, no, Lovia is not like that.
I'm just playing.
This woman, she's a rich woman. She has value and all of that. You know, you are the prize when you have value. You know, some men feel like, oh, I have it all. I'm rich. I have the cars. I have everything. And they are surrounded with a lot of vagina. They feel that is it. What do you, let me just find, you need money, take. You need a car, take. But we should look beyond that to get. So I really love this topic.
You can't just say they do.
Because I'm enjoying it. No, because people want to, I don't think...
Why do you think a woman is the price? Let's go back to that. Before, because you listen to everybody's explanation and now you are trying to act like you agree with us.
No, I don't agree with you people because I feel like women, in as much as we are we need to be submissive and everything to our men. I feel like women are the prize because, come to think of it, we actually go through a lot. Being a woman is a lot itself. Like taking care of the house, making sure your man is okay and everything. And man, you want to compete with your woman in a relationship. I think women deserve to have all the softness in relationships.
Dela, what do you think? You listen to another woman saying, what do you think?
I know
per your experience. You see, you've been through a lot.
Yeah.
You've been through it.
That's how you do. Who do you know? Because now also my boy do.
Me man is sick.
I said
I would never give a man money.
I also told your mama about how money is right?
But I want to know chef here.
That's how also chef now chef right? What's it? Go ahead.
Yes, I don't think you right now, what you've been through, do you think you still want to be there or at least in your next relationship?
Of course, in my next relationship, I know what I'm looking for. I know what the man is supposed to do for me and I know what I'm supposed to do for the man. So it's like, it's a balanced thing. It always has to be balanced, right? So if I'm in a relationship, if you can't provide those things for me, then I have to leave because that doesn't work for me. But I think one of the things that we have to understand about relationships as well is the fact that you have to understand your partner, right? So if your partner is somebody who goes out there and cheats, you have to be okay with that. And I'm not, and that's just the fact of it. Because some men are going to cheat. You have to be okay with that as a woman. If you can handle that, if he's doing everything for you, you can handle that, then be okay with it. It works for some people, but not for everybody. That won't work for me. But some women can handle that. And that's fine.
Dela, before you got married, you guys dated. You went through the courtship and all of that. Didn't you see those signs before getting married?
I didn't.
So you were in love, so your eyes were closed.
Go that far. But
Or he was pretending all these.
No, I wouldn't say he was pretending. I think because I was just young and dumb, I just was like, oh, this is nice. This is nice. Yeah, and I didn't really look at, hold on, in 10 years' time, in 20 years' time, what can this person do for me? And I just didn't see any of that. So as the years went on, I was like, hold on, this hasn't changed. We're still as if we're back, as if we're 20s. Nothing has changed. Like, it's all about evolution, right? Your relationship is always going to be transforming. It's going to get better and better. But that didn't happen for me. No.
Oh, wow. For 16 years.
18 years. That's a long way.
And you've been divorced for how many years now?
I'm still going through divorce. So it's been about 2.5 years now. Wow. I'm still trying to get my papers.
In Ghana here or in the States?
In Ghana here.
Oh, so you live in Ghana?
Yeah. Oh, I've been here 10 years.
That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
So you need to be selfish right now. You need to be the prize right now.
No, man.
From a sister to a sister. No, you need to be the prize right now.
This from a girl that has never been married.
But a girl that has been in 5 years relationship.
5 years to 18. Are you serious now?
But we both have the same experience. I know I'm okay. So right now, I'm trying to tell you that you need to be the prize. You need to be selfish right now.
Oh, I am definitely the prize.
Yes.
But he's also, whoever I'm in a relationship with is also a prize as well because we complement each other.
Yeah, the best idea do. What's that? You go soon take. You go chop them again. They will do it. Yeah, because no, when you don't become...
No, but I know what I'm looking for this time. That's the difference. So if I have there's nothing wrong with out-earning a man, but you have to have something going for yourself. If you don't have anything going for yourself, I'm not the one for you, please. That's it. I'm not going to go for someone that you don't have any ambition. I don't work on potential. I don't care about your potential. If I don't see it, it doesn't mean anything to me because potential is
when you say you don't see it, what do you mean?
Because, you know, there's so many people that go into relationships and they're like, oh, this guy has the potential to do this or this and this. 10 years down the line, he's only still got potential. He still hasn't reached anywhere. You can't work with potential. Let's see what you're doing. You have to put some actions behind the things that you're saying. Yeah, I can see potential in you, but if you don't see potential in yourself, then potential doesn't mean anything. Yeah. We all have potential in life, but where are we going with the potential? So you don't marry for potential.
Okay.
No, you don't.
So your next relationship, what will you be looking out for?
I'm looking for someone who has to be able to protect, provide. Those are the two main things. But he also has to be able to support me emotionally as well. And I want to be able to be me. I'm quite a quirky person, and you have to be able to handle...
What's that mean?
Quirky. That's one, the quirky one.
Break it down to the Ghanaian English.
So, you know, like, okay, so Ghanaians are a particular way, right? They're very, how can I say this?
Relaxed.
Yeah, they're quite relaxed, and I'd say they're quite conservative in some respects, right? I'm quite outside the box. So some people find me a little bit hard to take. So yeah, my personality is a bit different, you see.
What do you think? Is it true, or is it true that you're hard to deal with? Like, you know.
I'm not hard to deal with, but I do speak up. So, for example,
men do not also want that.
Yeah. So, for example, like when I decided to get divorced, right? Lots of people were like, "Why do you have to be public about it?" I'm like, because I'm sharing information, but people don't like that. Shh, don't say anything. Let's not talk about this.
It depends on. Nobody have a problem with them. You said men don't like that. We don't have a problem with a woman that wants to talk about stuff. You understand?
Stryka,
we have a problem in how you go about it.
Stryka, you are a typical example of a man who do not want women to.
Voice out. Okay, why do you say that?
Because
let's go there. Why do you say that?
Because I know what I'm talking about.
So why do you say that? Like, break it
because
down.
you want everything to be about you.
How? It's just saying, like.
Let's to go there.
Let's go there. Let's give me 100. Like, I really want us to go there. Okay, say I want everything to be about me.
Because you don't. Countless occasion, I see you talk about, okay, why should a woman talk back? If a woman talk back, a man needs to do this, a man needs to do that.
A man needs to do what? Break it down.
Slap the person.
That's what I said?
Yes.
That was my words?
No, you said...
like, for example?
No, for example. That's my words.
Shut the woman up.
No. So now let me explain it to you. Maybe the other time you didn't understand it, so let me break it down a little bit to you. I'm saying how you go about things. You can speak about it, but if you want to raise your voice and act like a man, bring out your masculinity, instead of you to talk like a woman or break things down and discuss it with me, because I'm not stupid, I can understand you. But the moment you come at me with that aggression, the only thing that pops up in my head, like, you're trying to match up, yeah.
So a man can talk anyhow to a woman.
Hear me, I didn't say that. Don't try to double it up with another question. I said, now everybody that listening will know. I'm saying, who are right, so we be assembly home common. But how you say it. I can just pull up here and say, why are you in these jeans? You don't know, we're about to shoot a video. Maybe these jeans have so many pockets. Like, where do you get it from? I think maybe the black one would have been good. How you say it. If you pop up in a man's face, trying to act like a man.
You want me to massage your ego?
Why
are men like that?
No, relax. I'm not saying, you're doing the same thing right now. I'm not saying, come and massage nobody's ego. I know I massage my ego is fine. I don't massage my thing. But when you come up to me with that energy, some men don't know how to handle themselves. The moment I obey, I'm coming over with that aggression. Are you stupid doing that thing? All that you're telling him in other words, not even provoking. You're not behaving like a woman now. Yeah. Because if me and Password have an argument now, the next thing I'll show him I'm a bigger man than him.
What did you do? The question. What did you do?
Come again.
What did you do?
Regardless of what I did, every sin is a sin. And I think every sin needs to be addressed. Whatever issue we need, but how do we address it? Communication.
Absolutely.
Sit you down, but you coming up to me with that energy, hey, you're stupid, and then that one, what do you kick like this? Now, people say, you hit me, I'll report you to the police. What if he hits you and you don't even get a chance to go to the police? You'll be dead there. Some men are crazy like that. What I'm trying to say, so many girls, their defense is, I go talk my mind, I go say anything. And if you hit me, I run to the police. What if you talk your mind and he hits you and you don't even get a chance to go to the police? You are dead. Because you couldn't communicate properly.
Why are you in a relationship with someone like that anyway?
So many girls need that education. Somebody like Lovia, she thinks her position is just to trigger you, and no matter what, you're supposed to be a man. Okay, baby, insult me, it's okay. No.
Okay.
So some men don't have that emotional intelligence.
Stryka,
Go ahead.
how should a woman,
a woman
talk? Like
this, just how you did right now. You see, now I wanted to listen to you. Stryka, but when you come up to Stryka, you're like that. You don't know me like that.
But Stryka, sometimes it depends on the situation.
Whatever the situation is, whatever the situation is, it's like I said, why you BB then I think the situation is big. Then I just come in, stupid woman, I married you. Boom, boom. No matter what the situation is, let's talk about it. That's the right way.
So here is the case that let's come back to her.
Right.
She said people are complaining about she coming out to talk about her divorce.
Okay.
People find that to be a wrong thing.
I think you
know the society that we live in. If you're going through something, society will be the same person. If you don't come out to voice out, and you die, society will be like, you didn't talk about it, and you are no more. When you come out to talk, the same society will complain that why are you coming out? Why are you bringing your house issues to the public? One thing I've noticed in this modern world, the first person to come out to talk, they feel like the first person is just talking too much. The calm one is the one who is right. The calm one will be the one who has done all the wrong things. But because he or she is calm. They feel like yes,
that's when emotional intelligence comes in. Like, it comes to funny face and medical issue. Nobody have a problem with them voicing out, but how they go about it. Every 2 seconds,
insulting people.
And now all that wasn't necessary. All you could have done was just voice out.
No, I feel like medical did the right thing because
100%.
No, in a way, we were deceived.
We are deceived. Trying to sell something because I did marketing strategy. We all do that because of selling. You didn't use kissing to sell your movie.
Kissing to sell because I'm not the director. The director say action. I'm doing the action.
So back to what I was saying. How he handled it. That's your mother of your children. You understand? People don't have a problem with how. You coming out to talk about your stuff, how you talk about
insult.
You can see, all they're trying to do is just drag the person down in their.
But medical didn't insult anybody.
Regardless, they all can.
He was honest. He was hurt.
How do you say he was? Are you dating medical now?
How do you know
he was honest?
Because he was honest. When an honest person is talking, you can.
A typical woman of jumping into conclusion. No. Now Dela is even lost. She doesn't even know what we're talking about.
Listen. Just like you're saying that, depending on how you approach the thing.
Yes.
So now medical came out, spewing all these things. Now Fela is quiet about the whole situation. So are you going to say Fela is matured in this case?
No.
Or she is the prize because she's quiet and the way she approached the issue?
No, I don't know the issue, so I don't know if who is right. But I'm saying medical could have handled it better in her submission. But I said, and I'm a man.
So you think Fela handled it better?
I think if that's what helps her sanity, makes her sane, that's cool. Just as Dela said, also no outspoken. She wants to talk about it, but that problem is not talking about it. How you talk about it, It's like some people's submission. All they're trying to do is just drag the person down.
It's not dragging.
Like the same way you're trying to do to the manager.
What am I doing to the manager?
Is that something we have to love?
Dela, what you think? I think it's about your submission, right?
Yeah, of course it is.
And please talk about women lowering the tone to talk to men. Some men don't have that intelligence.
Stryka, what are you saying? A man, sometimes men will do things. You talk about it for the first time, the second time, and you still want me to calm down when you are repeating the same mistakes. What do you take me for?
You see this energy?
No.
You see this type of energy?
I won't insult you. I won't tell you stupid or anything.
I side with Lovia.
Yes.
So you keep cheating, and I'm coming, baby, why are you cheating on me? You cheat again. Oh, baby, you did it again.
No.
That's what you want.
I didn't say do it
that way. That's your fault.
Dela say something. Dela say something.
No, that's not your fault. If he's been cheating, you keep saying, oh, baby. It's your fault because now you've accepted it. There were no consequences after the first time or the second time or the third time that he did it. That's why you're still begging him. He's not going to change at that point. Because before you know it, he'll be doing it in your face. Because the first time a man cheats is hard. The second time is easier. The third time...
So it's
No, talk.
Okay.
So, Mod, say your thing.
So the best thing is he doing it for the first time, second time, the third time. I can have a conversation that I want out of this relationship. Do you think that's the best way?
Express to him the hurt that he's caused you, and see how you're going to move forward. Why did you do that? How did it happen? You have to understand the context behind it in the first place. Is this something that he has got another girlfriend, or was it a one-off that something happened and he's sorry? You have to look at it, the whole situation, and says, of course you're going to have your emotions in it, but you have to suppress that for now until you get the information that you want to, you need to get to be able to make a judgment.
So that's what you did with your husband. You guys.
I was ready to. I knew what I needed to.
So, Mod, let me answer you the question that you asked. You were like, you should come and Stryka, why are you cheating on me? No, that's not the right way to go about it. Any man who knows who Jimmy, who you along. Not you personally. I'm just saying, there might be a bones or bano Jimmy any day. Or I'm just we'll move on real quick. I'm just saying, communicate. As she said, how you feeling, If he cares about you, he will change. If he doesn't, all he's telling you is about your feelings, I don't care. You understand? Move ahead. As I say, if you are pretty and your coochie is as good as you girls say, you're going to find another man to fall in love with.
Okay, so let's have our last take about it.
Okay, so my book is called 18 Years, From I Do to What Did I Do? So
you literally
I do to the what did I do?
Yeah.
You literally took your experience to be 18.
Yeah. So basically I talk about my experience of the things that happened to me, and then I put some education in there as well for people that want to get into relationships, or people that are in relationships that maybe don't know a way out, and I give them tips and things that they can do to help themselves in the process, because sometimes things happen behind closed doors and you don't talk about it for various different reasons, and I want to blow light on all of it, because I feel like there's so many things that happen in the dark that we don't bring forward, because for fear of either not being believed or, just how we're going to be seen. We just don't like any of that. So I'm going to be the forefront. I'm going to take all of that. And I want to be able to help people by speaking out about some of the things that happened to me, because it was all behind closed doors. And the thing that made my situation dangerous is the fact that I can be fiery. My ex was quite a calm person. He's always going to be believed more than me because I'm fiery. And there's a lot of women that go through this thing, and some men too, that go through this, and it's all hidden. So when I wrote the book, I wanted to be able to shed light on those things, because I think, especially in the African culture, we don't understand the thing of emotional abuse. We know physical abuse, we don't know emotional abuse. And so I wanted to highlight that more. So my book launch is obviously to share the fact that my book is here, and also just share some things to help other people and put some education out there.
Okay, so that means you put you and your husband's issue in the book and everything.
But in a healthy way.
Hold on. Did you ask permission from him to before you did
that?
It's my experience.
Hold on. Why are you born in that time? Why are you born in that time?
My born in that. So Dela can say here and tell us 100% that she never did anything to her.
But one year too.
No, don't count her.
She's saint. Looking at her, she's saint.
So no. So can you give us the location? I'm not. I never said I was a saint.
100%.
And I put my own faults in the book too, to be balanced.
But you definitely don't put all your things in.
I put most of my stuff out there.
Simple, right?
That's why men don't do shit like that. Yes, sir.
So why are you complaining about funny face and medical?
But he's free to speak.
Hey, stop that. I'm saying.
We have men who voice out.
The stories that are out there, if we are giving the guy a chance to explain it to, will be a different thing. People say, I'm talking about you personally, Lovia.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only thing is that
we allow the last.
Please.
So back to the question. Hold on. Let me ask you the question again. Did you ask permission from your ex-husband on releasing your marriage in the book, or putting your marriage in the book? And does he even get a share in the book?
No, I don't have to ask his permission, because it's my side of my story.
So he can also
write a book for himself.
What if he's not a writer? He needs you to write it together.
Then there's ghostwriters out there.
He should come on Keeping It 100.
Yeah.
We'll give him the platform to
Yeah,
do that.
we all have access to social media. We all have access to social media. So,
he can do his thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, bro, if you know how to rap, do it.
Somebody expresses his view in the music.
Now, please give your last take on men and women. Who is the price? Summarize the whole thing. You said a little bit about emotional abuse and physical abuse. So put everything in a round, summarize everything and put it out there. Your last take on what we discussed.
Okay. So as I said in the beginning, I think both men and women are the prize, because they're two individual people that come together in order to make something brilliant, right? You complement each other. So you can't say one is a prize, because if you say one is a prize, that means one is not a prize. And that doesn't bring balance. There's no partnership in that. So for me, that's what it is. I think there's balance in both.
Oh,
okay, Maud, so your final take?
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's beyond gender. I feel we are all the prize. We both are the prize. I just want our ladies especially to have self-value, self-worth, and you are good to go.
All right, I know I'm supposed to end it, but one last question before I end it. Are you aware your husband can sue you?
Sue me for
putting without his consent?
Okay, if you can prove that something I've said is not correct, then okay, let's go. Yeah, no, because I mean, I haven't said anything. I haven't said anything that's I've not said anything that's untrue. I've put my faults. Yeah. I've put his faults. And the book is not focused on him anyway. The book is on the experience more so than that.
But before that, where can we get the books to buy?
No, we'll get there. But one last question though. Sorry,
absolutely.
Speak a little bit on this divorce. A lot of girls are ready for weddings. They're not ready for marriages.
Yes, absolutely.
So how come 18 years you're leaving everything? What about the sacrifices and everything you put in?
I think 18 years was enough sacrifice.
Okay.
Because at one stage I felt like, oh my gosh, I failed. How can I walk away from this? But you know what? I tried my best for 18 years. People go to prison for less time than that. Yeah. And so for me, it's, when it comes to marriage and relationships and stuff like that, you have to put effort into it. So marriage is not about your wedding day. Your wedding day is something complete. That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Marriage is something you have to choose every day. You choose your partner every day. You work on it and you try to do your best. Right. But sometimes you get to a point where, you know what, this cannot work anymore. This is now affecting my mental health. This is affecting all these other things.
At which point should you consider divorce? Like, that's my last question.
When it's affecting your mental health and you know the situation cannot improve, then yes. Well, I'm not talking about, we had an argument today, so I'm going to go and get divorced. No. You're a troublemaker.
Since you wanted to change the whole thing, we'll do like that. I like it.
Yeah. So if it's affecting your mental health and it's making you become a shadow of who you really are, then you need to separate.
How difficult is divorce?
It's not an easy process. It's something that takes years. So I think before you open your mouth and say divorce, be sure that is what you want. Don't use it as a threat against someone because that's not right.
Do you miss him?
No.
No. He misses his head. My friend is good.
About saying that.
Yeah, go ahead, boy.
I think we should get a better day for you to talk about.
Who's that? Like the real marriage and I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have 4.
How many?
You look great.
You look
Thank you.
You look great.
Yeah.
But I want to say one thing. I really love the fact that you choose yourself first, and you didn't say like you are not like our parents who be like, because of the kids.
No.
Some parents really endured a lot. The men will be doing a whole lot of things. They'll be like, because of the kids, they will still stay and die in the relationship and leave the kids over there.
It's actually healthier for you to walk away for your kids so that they see what's healthy. So when they go into relationships, they know what to look for. Otherwise, you're showing your children that toxic relationships are fine, and then they'll go and get themselves a toxic relationship too.
We all of it endured a lot in a relationship. I feel like if everybody have the courage to step out of a relationship, it's good.
Your final take.
She has put her final take.
I have.
I just added. So my final take is like, don't listen to advice. Like, listen to the person that is actually speaking about the situation. Get a full view of their situation before you can make a judgment. I think anything that a woman brings on board, unless it's loyalty, that's unconditional loyalty, you can get it elsewhere, whether it be in the sex, the food or whatever. So if you have a woman that actually got your back for real, stick with it. That's what I say. So I say that to say,
don't abuse them.
Yeah.
Can I say one last thing?
Go ahead.
I think you have to understand when you get into a relationship with a man or a woman, if once you get into that relationship your life gets better, you should keep the person. If things in your life start falling apart, then it's probably not the right decision.
And to relationship they determine say if you get money and that's your things will fall apart.
No.
I think Dela should come again.
I agree. We have to talk about the marriage thing.
Yeah.
Very
Absolutely.
Is anybody married apart from Dela?
I'm here too.
This is Keeping It 100. I'm here with my 2 beautiful co-hosts, Maud and Lovia, and our beautiful guest, Dela. Keeping It 100 is actually brought to you by Handog PCs Limited and Point Homeopathic Clinic, specialized mineral water. So the often don't forget to pray. As I said with Jesus, my name is Stryka the Miracle. We out.
Peace out.